100-year-old secret. I got this recipe from my grandmother. Hit the like button already, then leave your comments on this recipe. Into a large bowl, start by adding 1 cup of milk at room temperature. I'm using a 200 milliliter cup. Then add 1 cup of water, 1/2 cup of oil, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, a 10-gram packet of dry yeast powder, and using a spoon, mix all the ingredients very well until combined. Once you've done that, add 1 cup of wheat flour and mix it all together again. Once the ingredients combine, cover the bowl and let this mixture rest for 15 minutes. After this indicated time, add 1 egg white and mix very well. Then gradually add 4 cups of wheat flour and 1 teaspoon of salt. Now, using a spoon, mix it all together very well. Keep adding the wheat flour, and when you can no longer mix with the spoon, start kneading the dough by hand. Leave us a comment with the name of the city from which you're watching this. I'd like to give you a shout out and thank you for sharing this recipe. This is the right consistency, a smooth and uniform dough. Now, cover the bowl and let the dough rise for 1 hour and a half. After this indicated time, the dough has already risen. Transfer the dough to the table and split it into 16 equal-sized pieces. And round each piece into little balls. Then, flatten and stretch these little balls by hand until thin, just like I'm doing. Now sprinkle some flour on a medium plate and put the dough we've just stretched on it. Once you've done that, add 1 teaspoon of unsalted butter or margarine at spreadable consistency. And using the back of the spoon, evenly spread the butter all over the dough. Finally, repeat this process until you've used up all the dough, stretching and adding butter to each layer. Once you've finished, take these dough layers to the freezer and let them chill for 30 minutes. After this indicated time, transfer the dough back to the table. And using a rolling pin, stretch it out until it reaches about 35 centimeters in diameter. Now, with a wheel pastry cutter, split the dough into 16 equal-sized slices. First, cut it into 8 slices as if you were slicing a pizza. Then cut the 8 slices in half. If you've made it here, that means you're enjoying our recipe. So click the share button and share this video with all your friends. It won't cost you anything, but for us, it will make all the difference. Once you've done that, roll up one of the slices from the thicker end to the thinner one, just like I'm doing. Repeat this process with every slice of dough. Once you've finished, transfer all the croissants to a baking sheet. And using a brush, spread a mixture made of 2 egg yolks and 2 tablespoons of table cream over each croissant. Finally, bake in a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius or 356 degrees Fahrenheit for 35 minutes. Baking time may vary depending on the power of your oven. That recipe is ready. You may now make some coffee, get one, and enjoy it. I really hope you like this recipe. Now I'll head back to the comments section and will continue to answer everyone who left the name of their city. And I'll also thank you for sharing this recipe. See you next recipe. Bye.